Hi, welcome back to channel TrainStation 2. Alright, moving forward, everybody should have a 210 EP head start, and I'm filling all my factories to the brim right now in preparation for the fifth competitions. It's a second last competitions before the event ends, and apparently will be definitely a short 2 day, and then eventually I think the final one will be a 3 days competition itself. So hopefully we managed to get a good number of those event coins, and really probably we need at least a fourth position. Then we may have that 1000 event coins, and then hopefully by then we will have that 2500 event keys for the epic train, and hopefully another 500, and that's for common. So this is previously just to show you my ranking, and because of that starting really late, we didn't manage to get a good outcome of it, and henceforth we only managed to get a small number of coins, and really we need to work really hard for the upcoming last two. Competitions will be steep, as I mentioned before, all because small size of the fleet size, as well as the capacity size, and of course the warehouse size. So please do not fall to the same situation which I'm in right now, with really small warehouse. So please just move towards building your populations and increase your warehouse while you are still in the early part of the game. Hopefully you are still in region 1 and 2, and not too late. I only started building up the population when I'm at the tail end of my region 3, which is really late. Normally people at probably region 2 or 3 would have already attained the population that I have and the same warehouse size, but that is me with a really tiny warehouse size fighting against giants with a lot of warehouse spacing. So that's part and parcel, which I think all this caused me to work very differently from any other players, probably because of the tiny warehouse. You just need to think out of the box to see how best you can squeeze so-called warehousing using the factories itself. So that's it. Really important during events. You will basically needs to build your event items in the warehouse, whereas the rest of the non-event items will place in the factories. This is the population increase I'm talking about, using the 5 building technique. You can see there. Then with it, consistently keep on building your populations by fulfilling all this upgrading requests, and then you will have your so-called population received. And of course, as you progress even further, population building and causing the warehouse upgrade is so difficult. That is normal. Alright, so this is really something I really look forward to. The train that we're talking about, there are basically 3 more trains I really ill for: the legendary, the epic, and the common. So there's no special building, if you notice, in this event itself, so there's nothing to be looking after for. Otherwise you may have a plus 80 population easily with the special building. But nonetheless, if you have already attained the legendary train of 1000 event keys, which I believe some friends have really done that, and I always do that in the past, which is using 3 firsts in the first 3 competitions, and we got 1050 event coins. But that will be something that you really got to work while you are still at the lower level. So cherish those moments. Once you hit a higher level, it'll be really tough to do that again, and really it all depends a lot of luck sometimes. If you are grouped together with really aggressive players or people that are filthy rich with gems, then it's a very different picture altogether. So that is something we actively got to work on in terms of building your capacity and size and whatnot. But more importantly, please consistently collect those coins from all the regions, because you know every single collections sometimes will give you 1 or 2 upgrades of capacity in your fleets itself. Okay, so it's really something you should do. Make it a habit. I used to be foregoing this gold coin when I feel that I'm too rich for it. So this is something that you shouldn't be. So more importantly, really, you need to be consistent, work on the goal, work on the ship trade itself. So ship trade is really important as well, because ship trade gives you the blue maps, and only with coins you can increase your trains capacity, but you need blue maps just like you need coins to upgrade your building. So unlike the trains, they do not need blue maps. The building need blue maps, and the trains need coins and also parts itself. So do watch those videos on a daily basis. You can watch a couple of them wherever it's available to claim more parts, and only if really desperate, then you should dismantle your trains. But again, common trains I think is fine, but anything that above common like rare, epic and legendary, try not to dismantle them. You need a lot of duplicates in future. It definitely help you. You also bear in mind that getting those trains are never easy. If you are really lucky in getting a lot of legendary in the current region, the luck sometimes do run out, so you gotta beware of that. What I did was, in Canada I was so lucky. Almost all the trains I have, and also every other container that I open, is every time a good quality train, be it rare, epic, or even a couple of legendaries from the 100 key containers. So I believe the luck has ran out in Russia. There are none, even the 200 key containers that contain the legendary trains. Most of them comes with just common. I'm talking about even the 200 key containers. As you can see here, we're trying for a luck for another container, and it comes with common again. This is something that you gotta bear in mind. Sometimes it's like that, but never give up in trying. What I'm trying to do is really trying to complete some of the region jobs to gain more of those meta keys, so as to quickly get more trains. But unfortunately, every time I try, it comes with disappointment. So this is part and parcel. And of course, do another way to do some housekeeping of your warehousing. Throw away those one or two stuff, or those single quantity items, or even if you're a single low 10s or low 20s items, i.e. like 15, 20, you know that you can't really do much, you can clear them away. Making a couple of that housekeeping, it does bring you a better size warehouse in a way. So of course, you've got to bear in mind certain things are subcomponents of another item, so you got to bear in mind what to do first. Otherwise you'll be running out of the subcomponents, and you can't really fulfill the items they require. Like for example, nails is definitely subcomponent. You're gonna make lots of them, and when you collect timber, then you can do your chairs and whatnot. So some things like sofa will require 3 items, so you really got to work that out. And of course, along the way, try to do storage of those items by storing items that make up of a few subcomponents. Then when you undo that manufacturing items from that input tray, you're getting back the raw materials for 3 items. So again, the good and bad side of that. Good thing is that you get 3 items stored in one slot. The bad thing is that you do not have the size to undo the items if you're a really tiny warehouse. So you really got to bear in mind on this. And as you can see, I'm always reaching the maximum of the warehouse, and we're going to maneuver, see how we can do best. And of course, something I noticed about 100% complete is that there will be a bin button next to the job. So it means that you can bin once, and then twice is through watching a video, and then eventually you want to do it 3rd time, you may need to spend some gems. So do not hurry to bin items, because you know that eventually spending gems to bin items is never very good. So gotta bear in mind what you can do and what you can't before deciding to bin the job. So once you have post 100%, every job is 70. So it's really good, especially if you're fighting with someone that haven't completed 100%. So this gives the people that have completed 100% an added advantage compared to those who haven't. So this is totally new game rule, I would say. So always do work hard, and also at the same time have a good rest, because this is after all just a game. More important is your health. Of course, I'm coming towards the end of the video soon. I wish you good luck, and thank you for watching. Do like and subscribe if you enjoy my video, and again, good luck in the last 2 competition, and goodbye.